I thought that shit was funny when Keita was just like, man, she already fucked y'all up the
Nigga,
first time.
he said she already beat your ass twice.
I was like, yeah, somebody understands. This is stupid. Like, she already
And then the
knocked you
girlfriend
out.
was like, she beat my ass too. And then they laughing about it. And nigga like, this is serious. What is y'all laughing at?
Like, my dad is missing. Y'all making jokes. I hate the way that nigga Keith Sweat's son talk when he trying to be a hero. I have to do this. I have to do it by myself this time. I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. I'm like, all right, Bane. This nigga.
It's obvious this chick is like a superhero that won't die. She already whooped your ass once, Scott. Who's to say she ain't gonna do it again?
Mikey, not now.
Look, I'm just saying. She had all y'all beat. And if it wasn't for Jessica, you would have been a goner.
She knocked me out, too.
You are now tuned into Black on Black Prime.
Disclaimer, like I said, every fucking episode, we don't care if we liked it or not. We still watch your shit, and congratulations to you. We support you, and shout outs to you, nigga, because you made it. We don't know you. We're watching this. Your movie, anybody around the world can watch your shit. You made it, my nigga. You famous. You good.
And just like always, if you didn't ask for our opinion, we didn't ask you to listen to it. So, sorry.
Click and turn it off. Hello, everybody.
What's good?
I was going to say hola, but I don't know if we should keep doing that. Hey, y'all. We back.
It's like, nigga, it's black on black.
We back with another one. It's the Stepmother 3. If y'all know us, we fucks with this franchise, so we back here.
Man, I didn't think it was gonna go this far. You know, it's like
I hope it keeps going.
Hey, you know what I mean?
I hope this shit keeps going. They building one of them cult followings. Like, you know, people be like Amityville Horror 7 or fucking I don't want to compare it to Jason and them, but it is kind of comparable to Jason and them.
Yeah.
It's like you building that so the black teens like, oh girl, let's rent all the stepmothers. I like that they doing that.
Yeah. I feel like you gotta watch all the stepmothers to watch this one.
Yeah. Most definitely.
I feel like jumping into this one, you'll be like, what the fuck's going on, man? I mean, even though they do get flashbacks,
yeah,
it's still one of those things where I'm just like, okay, I get this because of the other two,
right? And it always they started off always with the last nigga we seen from the other movie.
Yes, I peeped that.
Because she already settled in. So,
sorry, do you feel like they filmed all this shit at one time and broke it in pieces, or you think that you think they stopped production and then did it again, stopped production and did it again?
Yeah, I think so. Because you could even see just comparing the first one to now, Erica Mena lost a little more weight. You can see it if you just look at her.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'm watching her too hard or something.
Hello.
But you can see it.
That little boy, I feel like that little boy didn't grow up.
Hey, he don't though, and that's the funny part. I mean, but between the age of, because it ain't like they doing years in between these movies. So maybe between the age of 1 year, he still
he did have braids this time. He didn't have braids last time.
Oh wait, you talk about the one that looked like Marcus Houston or the little boy?
The little boy. The one is no, you're not. In the second one.
he had braids before.
He had a regular cut last time.
Yeah.
This one he had braids.
Oh shit! I didn't even see it. They showed him so fast.
Yeah.
I mean, it don't niggas hair. Some niggas hair grow fast. Not mine. Yeah. Some niggas hair grow fast.
Yeah, I'm thinking this nigga. I'm thinking that's like 6 months in between. They definitely do them. I don't think they wait a year. I think it's like a few months in between.
Nah, it'd be like drop it, see what everybody say. All right, let's do the next one.
Yeah.
Which I fuck with.
Yeah.
So this one starts off. She's marrying light-skinned dude. And it starts off with them at the table because light-skinned dude's son is getting accepted to a college. and she's triggered because the recruiter dude was like, "Yeah, your mom is proud." You like say my mom, and he didn't even say it in a disrespectful way. It was kind of like a like it ain't my mom, but I'm happy for my dad that he found somebody. But she took it like, "Nigga, I'll kill you."
I feel like some kids are just cold niggas because you already know it's a difficult situation for your dad. You know what I mean? And having a similar situation is just like if my kids was like I would probably even though he was older, like I'd probably fire on my kids if they would have said some shit like that. I'm like, yo, like I get it, but let her rock. Like don't
No,
you know what I
fuck
mean?
that. No, fuck you.
Don't let her don't do that in front of company. Like tell her that later.
No, nigga. Cause we find out they've only been married for 3 months.
No, I understand that, and I understand the fact that he was older, but I'm talking about like younger kids, like just let it rock. Like don't do that right in front of company. You know what I mean?
I feel you. I feel you. But next family
No,
reunion, next family reunion, you roll up. Your mom like, yeah, this is you like, I'm your daddy.
Grown ass man. I'm too grown for that. I'm like, huh? Who? Nigga, what?
What's up, Brian? I'm your daddy. Nigga, what?
I was like, well, Pops, you owe me some money. How about that shit?
Little Brian and shit. Hey, man, I'm your grandpa. You gonna really want to drop that?
You got all of us fucked up.
Where's that positivity shit you was talking about just now? Let it rock. Nigga, no. Hey, tell her don't call me that. In front of the recruiter or everybody. Hey, nope.
She ain't my mama.
Straight up. So then Erica Mena is off to the side crying or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then this is why they fucked up in the script because she's like, they reminisce about how they met. And she was like, I made fun of your favorite artist. And then they flash back and she's making fun of a Peyton, but he's the artist.
He's the artist, yeah. Yeah. Probably was a writing mistake. He probably didn't go back. I feel like these movies, they I even, this is just a me thing. When I look at the editing or whatever, when they talking and it's like they go from smiling and laughing to the next cut, nobody's smiling and laughing. like y'all couldn't. I look at little shit like that because it's like if you're setting like some type of mood, I feel like emotions should stay the same. But
yeah. I also put in this note right here because I was thinking back to how these movies keep starting with her with a new dude, and it's like because she shows signs of crazy immediately, right. But in the real world, niggas don't give a fuck about that. When you look like Erica Mena, it's a lot of shit a nigga will forget.
I swear, most women say or do something low key to where you like, hey, what was that? What you just do? You good? Yeah, I'm good. I'm like, all right.
Because I know a lot of niggas watch these movies and they like, well, how this nigga marry her after 3 weeks? And it's like, niggas in your life that would do that.
You got that water.
Yeah. Snappy nappy dugout.
Yeah, niggas argue. Like, I feel like that's a real thing. Like, was that 3 months? And it's like a nigga done been through marriages already. I feel like once you've been married or done something like that before, you don't really wait no more. You just kind of like, shit, I found what I want. If it don't work, fuck it.
Yeah. And then do they flash? They don't flash forward, do they?
Yeah, they give a few flash forwards. I feel like they got okay, well it was them at the table. Was it them at the table?
It was them with the recruiter. No, it wasn't a flash forward. It was a flashback to the art, and then if it goes back to regular time, and he's talking to his dad outside, and that's when he's doing what like you said, man. Let her slide on that, man. Just let her. He like, nah, nigga, that's on you.
Like my mama. Yeah. That's just funny though. I was just like, damn, you know what I mean? The way it seems, it's just cold in front of somebody, I guess. I don't know.
Right. And then the next morning, she's back on her forcing the mama shit because she got that big ass clock she take everywhere because everybody wake up like, man, what the fuck? Be a big ass clock. And she come in there in that silk. if I was the dad, I'm like, get your thick ass out of my son's room. Like, what are you doing in there? You don't need to talk to him with that shit on. Get in here. Fuck is you doing in there?
Sure, my stepmom would have been like, "Can I talk to you for a minute?" I'm like, "Yeah, come on. You want to talk about mom?" What
Mama,
you always doing in here? Hey, Dad, stop hating this shit, man. What's wrong with you?
Mom, can you close the door and get under the blanket with me? It's cold.
Sure, baby. Her crazy ass.
I need the body heat.
Take that jumper off while you at it. I was fucking with you. Oh shit.
Get your ass off my son's bed. What are you doing in there? Nah, send that nigga a text message. You do not need to be intimate in here in his room, in his bed talking. This is a grown ass man.
Oh shit.
Get out of his room. So then we get to who drops that letter off? Because it was no. She runs into the white girl at the supermarket, and the white girl recognizes her from back when they was growing up.
I knew that bitch was gonna die, nigga. Like,
Hey.
nigga, as soon as I saw her, she was like, Lizzie, or what did she call her? She called her Elizabeth. She was like, Elizabeth?
Yeah.
I was like, well.
And she was doing a lot. Like, she was gonna die because she was annoying as fuck. She just kept popping up. And then she took a picture of her. I'm like, oh yeah, she finna pop your ass first. You dead. You the first on the list.
Yeah, those situations when I think I notice somebody and it's not them, I'm done after that. I'll be like, no, all right. Hey, you know,
I don't even if I'm looking at somebody and I think I recognize them, once we make eye contact and they eye contact move without them saying nothing, that's it. I'm not gonna look again.
Exactly. Because
I don't want you to think I'm staring at you, nigga.
like, yeah, I know you, nigga, but I don't know you. Don't act like you know me.
And I don't know if you the person I think you is. You might be telling me, why this nigga keep staring at me, man?
Right.
We have to catch that nigga slipping. No, thank you. No thanks. So then that white girl goes home or goes to her grandma's house, and she like, yeah, you ain't gonna believe who I seen. And then comes to find out Erica Mena lives across the street from grandma, because grandma like, oh, I met them. They're a nice couple. You should go over there and apologize.
I be wondering what city these people in. It was just like, so
everybody. This one was in Arizona.
I was like, how convenient out of all the cities in Arizona that y'all live across the street from somebody you saw at the supermarket.
Mm-hmm. It makes all the sense in the world. Why not?
All right.
Why not? I don't know if she's from Arizona or not, but
yeah,
why not?
She was doing too much though, like, trying to, this is the picture, you know what I mean? Then she put together something like a little note with the pie and all of that. I'm just like,
that was over the top. It was like, why did you write a note? You're going to go talk to them. Why did you write a note and slide a picture in it? I didn't understand that part.
And she brushed you off. Like, whatever. Go ahead. I was about to say so.
What pissed me off? This is it's only like a couple moments that pissed me off in this movie. What pissed me off is the son meets the white lady, whatever. Erica Mena's there, but oh no, she ain't there yet, huh? She's not there.
Right.
But the son opens
conveniently though. After
yeah. The son opens the letter, he sees the picture, he reads the note, then Erica Mena walks in, he stuffs it in his pocket, and then he's like, yeah, I gotta go. It's dead silent. That nigga said, I gotta go. The envelope went. That nigga kept walking. I'm like, you didn't hear that big ass envelope? You didn't hear that big ass envelope hit the ground.
So did he end up keeping, because he didn't keep like something that she picked up? Did she pick up the picture or in the note, or did she just pick up the picture?
Fuck,
like I thought he took both things, but it's like she ended up getting it. She ended up having it after that. She was like, well, looks like, you know what I mean, I'm gonna have to take this bitch out too, you know what I mean?
I always love pie. No, but it was he dropped the whole envelope. It was everything he dropped.
Oh, okay.
But he didn't hear it. I'm like, nigga, there's no way you didn't hear that shit. There's no way.
Yeah, they set themselves up in this movie a lot. You could tell to where it's like, I think that's something that I guess movies try not to do. You know what I mean? It's just like, okay, let's not make it look so obvious what we're about to do next. You know what I mean?
But in turn, you make it obvious what you're about to do next. And then another thing they always do is like, it's like the dude we be trying to convince this girl, like, I'm telling you, this is her. This nigga searched her up by her old name, looked at all the news reports, clearly her face. His girlfriend was like, nah, that could be anybody. Why don't the girlfriend ever believe the nigga in these movies?
Just like you said, everybody be together for 2 seconds. You know what I mean? You probably just met her. You're like, don't worry about it.
That shit don't make no motherfucking sense.
Yeah.
What happened after that?
Uh,
she goes over there and kills him.
Right, like she in this movie, you could like she was having conversations with herself a few times. She was just like, well, we got to do now. Like it's like Elizabeth. I don't know if Elizabeth is talking to Zoe or Zoe is talking to Chantel this time, because Chantel is the new girl that she's trying to be.
Yeah, and before and the other two, she wasn't talking out loud to herself, was she?
Not like that. I think she would say little stuff, but it wasn't like she was like personalities were talking to the personality. It was more like she was just talking to herself at the time.
Right. And, but I do like that she was doing, like, because she sounded crazy as fuck. She actually sounded like different people.
It actually showed like some good range, and I was gonna say that. I was like, man, like the first one to this one, definitely like you could tell that she is getting way better. I think we said that in the second one too, but I was like, if we go steps wise, the first, second, and third, like it went in order of how she acted in this one.
Yeah, she's becoming a beast at it. She's becoming really a beast at the shit.
I didn't say that.
I'm saying it.
Just messing with you.
I'm saying it, nigga. So then after she kills the old woman, and we don't really see her kill them, but the next scene is the dad is tied up, right?
I'm talking about yeah.
That's what she comes in. She does the costume change. She comes with the red wig and it was
the yams. Yeah. Wow.
It was a lot of cleavage. But she was that nigga. That tape hurt because she was taping the shit out that nigga.
I'd have been mad if I was the dude. I would have been like, do you take my eyelash?
It's got to be some movie tape or something, because that shit looked like it hurt like a motherfucker.
Yeah, it came off pretty easy. So she made her decision to kill the family already before the white lady came, because once the son start acting a certain way, I feel like that's when she's just like, well, this ain't gonna work. I gotta kill y'all.
No, I think it was for the fact that the son had that letter. So it's like, fuck, he knows who I am. So she's like, I'm gonna take these niggas out.
Ain't it the same thing that happened with Eddie, Keith Sweat's son?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was like, once you find out, that's Keith Sweat. What?
Nigga, that is not Keith Sweat.
No, it was Keith Sweat's son, the nigga with the braids.
His name is Sweat. That don't make him Keith Sweat's son.
Nah, trust me, that's Keith Sweat's son. Look at that.
Did we talked about that last time? Did we actually?
I said it as a joke on the first one, but it was real.
Oh, it was real.
That's Keith Sweat's son. Hey, his mama is, I think, like another race or something like that. But yeah, that's legit. That's legit Keith Sweat's son.
It's funny because we thought he was related to Marcus Houston.
Yeah, I was like, I think Chris Stokes has a thing with like niggas with hair or something like that. Dude. All the young kids be having like hair. Remember,
their hair be whipped.
I saw an immature video recently. I was just like, we let this slide.
We didn't let a goddamn thing slide.
But nobody, I guess it wasn't no internet back then like that. Like internet was like very like minimal.
We wasn't looking for them niggas.
Resources.
So it's like we would hear the songs on the radio, but we wasn't going to no concerts or buying those. That was for the women.
That's true, but we knew what they looked like. The videos was on TV, and we saw the music videos back in the day.
What
had a whole auntie haircut. One nigga had a pressing curl, the other nigga had finger waves, and these niggas is just floating. I'm like, why ain't nobody saying that?
Because they made Coast to Coast Give Up the Ghost, nigga. That was a hit.
Oh, like ain't nobody gonna say nothing, right? All right.
Nope, nigga, ain't nobody saying.
That shit was funny.
That nigga said he had a whole auntie haircut.
He did.
They did have cut. They had. That's like fucking total, nigga. That they had. It was like the bob with this part was longer than.
I was just like, I would have been like, why are we doing this? It's like,
I
shut
had
up.
long hair back then, so I couldn't talk shit. I'd have probably got offended by this conversation.
I felt like yours was more along the lines of like a Snoop Dogg DJ Quick situation. You know what I mean? Like they cut theirs into a bob and then tapered it back. That is, I just lost my man haircut.
They gonna flag the shit out of this video.
I was like, I need to start my life over haircut.
Marcus Hughes gonna be like, I want them niggas taken down now, nigga.
Right now. But yeah, anyway, man. So once the kids find out, like she just, takes it to another level. And I was kind of tripping off of how it happened, because I'm thinking like this new guy is gonna be, the new guy for the movie, and like, yo, she burned them both to the ground.
Quick.
I was like, oh,
quick, but I know you loved. I was like, oh, Brian love this shit. They brought back your fire special. Like Brian love this shit.
I was just like, they love doing the most, man. Like, man, just like, why she got to burn down every house? And I don't know, man. Like this movie, when it comes to the police and just anything, like where the neighbors at, like nobody's seeing none of this stuff happen, or it's just.
Well, we see that the police, they confirmed the police ain't shit in these movies later on. They confirmed it.
She getting away like that and still being able to be in America is beyond me.
But it's because the police didn't even send their flyer around America. Remember that nigga said, I'm gonna do a social media post. It's the police. That nigga said, now everybody sees her face. I'm like, nigga, she's wanted in America.
It's like, we went viral. I'm just like, oh, so it's easy. Everybody going viral. But he cleaned it up. He was like, no, I promoted it. So I was just like, okay.
But the FBI is looking for her. they can't go viral.
Nigga, that was the laziest FBI unit. They was just like, yeah, we the MPU, the missing persons unit, and it was like they had a screensaver on the back of the computer, just the MPU on it. I'm like, yo, what the fuck, man? I was like, the lady, the detective, she was just like, yeah, we're gonna make this happen. Just let me do my job. And I'm just like, yo, she hates her job, man.
Hey, she was on that show that I said I wanted to review.
Which one?
She's on the Foster's Law.
No.
I fuck with Foster's Law, man. But anyways, back to this movie. So she meets Willie from Day 26. Hey, I was thinking she was going out and scope. These niggas come and find her. The niggas with the son?
Yeah, because he worked she was working at a bar, which is funny. And the only reason why I felt like she'd do research on it is I was like, that's too much of a coincidence. I think she knows. Well, I guess she can't if a random nigga comes to the bar, because he came to the bar. He's like, why do you think I keep on coming here? But
the reason why I said she don't, because if you look at both of the interactions in this movie, she'll be like, she'll be talking to him, and then they'll be like, yeah, me and my son. And then in her head, she'd be like, son. And then she'd be like, so what about your wife? And they'd be like, my wife is dead, or my wife is gone. That's always the scenario. Like, she don't ever know.
I think with these movies, we don't really pay attention to, because sometimes if you watch these movies, like now, I feel like I'm more into the story versus like how it's shot, or how, other things that make me laugh in this movie. I'll be like, what the fuck? Like her background story is like, it's legit. Like she wants a family, you know what I mean? Like her son, like she was beaten and raped by one guy, and then did Frank kill her son too?
That wasn't even her son.
Well, Frank killed his son, or no, or he just left. Like, how did that?
No, that was her stepson.
So her stepson, what happened to him?
Frank. Oh no, Frank did that shit to her. It was enough to drive her son to kill itself.
Okay, so yeah. So that whole thing was like if you think about backstory or whatever, that was pretty traumatic. You know what I mean? For her to turn into a serial killer. You know what I mean? But if you don't know that and you just watch these movies, you would think like, this is stupid.
But when we talk about the ending, they're gonna go back now. They're gonna go back and tell that story now.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that. I just don't like the way they're about to set it up. But you can keep on going. We can touch on that like when we get to that point.
I wanted to say after she met Willie and then he bought her that house. Shout out to all the good single black fathers who could buy new houses like it's nothing in these movies. In rich areas. They just, you like it? You like the new house? Like, I love it. That house be fucking immaculate. I'm like, these niggas is, all of them got money.
Yeah, you see Marcus Houston. Marcus Houston had money because he put money into some type of cryptocurrency, and then he bought a bowling alley or something like that. The next guy, I don't know, I forgot why he was rich or what he did, but he had money. And you know, Willie, he used to be in the dope game, and he put his dope game money and invested it in some legal marijuana.
Yeah,
that distributes across the world. I was like, that they do that?
Why not?
I'm trying to figure out, because I mean, I know they have the dispensaries like everywhere, but how is going to go all over the world, and it's not even legal everywhere yet.
I literally don't know,
but
and anyway. I don't question it, because I'm sure it's a nigga out there with all the rules and get downs of how they do it, so they probably do it, but I just don't fucking know.
All
right. So then we find out, because they don't show it, but we just find out Eddie's missing. Eddie is Marcus Houston. Because they run into the police station. First fucking Otis run in there, and he like, I'm looking for my brother. Haven't seen him in a week. I'm like, how about you looking for the woman that killed your fucking wife? Like, do they just not care about that?
Apparently not.
And then what's her name? What's the son's name? Keith Sweat girlfriend walk in there. And she's like, I can't find him. Where is he at? And then my nigga, what's the dancing dude? He the one I said he should have been in Blind Spotting.
That's Keita.
Keita, yeah. He should be in Blind Spotting. He represents Bay Area dancing.
But he ain't
Hear me, Blind Spotting? Huh?
He ain't from the Bay Area.
It's the fuck he is.
Keita?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, just because you saw him do that fucking that shit at that crunk shit.
I thought he was from out here.
No,
there's like he's a Tommy the Clown dancer, and he was a kid when he did that. So how can he be from the Bay?
He from the Bay Area, man. Look it up.
If he was born there, I don't mean that he was from there.
No, he from.
I mean, because Too Short is technically born in Los Angeles, but we don't claim it.
Nah, Keita from the Bay Area, man. I damn near want to say it's a fact. Look it up right quick. Nigga, I know you want to prove me wrong. Look it up.
I don't need to, man. I know he's from LA. He was
you don't
baby.
know that,
he was
nigga.
A baby when he was crumping. He was like 5.
No, he was at a Crump versus dance battle.
Where Crump versus what?
Crump versus
the Bay
Hyphy or Turf. What the fuck was they calling it?
I have no idea. But he was the LA. He was the LA part of it.
No, he wasn't.
No, it's not.
He 21. I can't look that shit up right now. We claiming him though, because he be doing hella Bay Area. If he ain't from here, stop doing Bay Area dances.
He from Sacramento, California.
Thank you, nigga. Yeah. That ain't the Bay Area, but it's California. It's the Northern California. Yeah, don't ever try to claim ours, nigga.
He from LA
nigga try
now.
The nigga try to stamp him and put him from LA. No, he ain't, nigga.
He from LA now.
Nah, he ain't. Yeah, he did one dance battle, nigga. Ain't. Anyway.
Niggas fighting over the nigga dancing, cuz.
Nigga at the house, like, what the fuck going on?
Turn this shit off, nigga.
Talk about the movie I'm in, my nigga. But anyway, so they run in. We can't find Keith Sweat's son. Then Keith Sweat son run in like, yeah, I can't find. I'm calling him that from now on, nigga. I'm calling him that from now on. Then he run in. He like, I can't find him either. I went to the house to look for some shit. Yeah. So I thought it was hella plot holes, but I don't think it is, because I was like, didn't he go off to college? But technically he could have went off to college and came back because his daddy was missing.
I thought he was being a rapper or some shit like that. In the first one,
he went to college to be a rapper.
Oh.
Remember?
Remember what Tupac said? Because Tupac was a poet first. Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, so they at the police station arguing because the police ain't looking for shit. They kind of just like, hold on, y'all chill out. Then we cut to Marcus Houston. He chained up like a slave. We don't know where he's at, but he's shackled up like a fucking slave somewhere. Don't nobody knows where he's at.
I was about to get mad till later on in the movie. I saw the chain connected to like a wall because I was like, this nigga's walking around the house with chains on and she's leaving for the day and you don't leave, nigga. What the fuck is going on?
Still, there's no way you ain't getting out of that. She ain't leaving for the day. She gone for a couple of days.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. Like a chain's connected to the wall. Like you could fuck the wall up. You ain't gotta take the chain out. Like nigga, just put some holes in the wall. You can walk around the house.
Yeah.
Ain't no knives, ain't no hammers, no nothing.
Ain't no way. So then she shows up. And this, okay, let me ask you this, right? You're not married in this situation, you're not married. You're chained up by Erica Mena. You mad that she kidnapped you or whatever. But she come in like, yeah, so we could she's basically trying to fuck. Are you so upset? Are you so upset? She cook you good ass food too. It ain't like she can't cook. Are you so upset that you like don't touch me? No, don't get your hands off me. I'd rather starve than to fuck you. What are you doing? Are you like, hey man, don't do this?
Hey man, I'm not too fond of crazy. And I've seen what she's done before. So I was just like, I can see if this was just like, you know, you get chained up, whatever. But she tried to kill you and your son at one point. And now, like, I don't know if I could be in the right mind to beat unless I had that moment, you know, that moment that he had with his ghost son when he was just like, man, daddy, you should you should pretend that you with everything. So, you know what I mean? Maybe she'll put some more trust in you or whatever. So I was like, if I had that in mind, I would have smashed.
I mean, that's what I would have did, technically, because I'd have been like, because I'm a good man. I wouldn't just do that. So I'd be like, maybe if I do this, she'll let me go. Right. Like, I mean, we already here. Like, I can't get out.
Yeah.
If she so happened to take them clothes off, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Hey man, this could save my life. You know what I mean?
This is life or death. It's like you said, she tried to kill me before. So if I don't go through with this,
she woke up that day and she was just like, "Don't go to sleep tonight." I'd have been like, "Yeah, let me go ahead and knock this out right quick."
That's what I'm saying. It's like life or death. So they come rescue me. They be like, "Oh, we got her." Or what? She's pregnant. I'm looking like I had to do what I had to do, y'all.
I was chained up. She took advantage of me.
I said no. She didn't stop. So her scary movie catchphrase I caught on is "things will change." She said it about 4 times in this movie. So it was like the one son was like, "Nah, you ain't gonna ever be my mom." She's like, "Yeah, things will change." And then she said it later on to Willie's son, Willie from Day 6. She said it to his son too, like, cause he like, "Oh, you bought me the new J's?" I'm like, nigga, you can't be that. Your daddy just purchased a $5 million house. Are you excited over some Jordans? That don't equal. But she like, "Oh, so can you call me mommy now?" And
he was like, "Whoa."
Yeah, he was
all over the forest.
Yeah. And she says things will change. So I think that's her scary movie catchphrase.
Yeah.
And then so the Puerto Rican cop we were talking about earlier, that's the head detective, I guess, of the missing people. She walking with J-Rock Mama, and she's giving her all the details of like the history of what's her name, like everything they know. Yeah, it's J-Rock Mama. And then it's funny because while she's giving the details, the Puerto Rican cop asked one question. And that nigga swung open the door, was like, "It's none of your business. Stop asking all these details."
Oh man.
This is the worst detective unit. This is the worst detective unit. And then I write down, now Marcus Houston has visions.
Yeah.
Because Keith Sweat's son all of a sudden is there with him.
He was just like, "I ain't never getting out of here, am I?" Nope. And he just, they have a little conversation, and I'm like, okay, does that mean he's going crazy now?
Which is what she said.
Because how long has he been chained up? Because I feel like in order for you to be seeing visions like that, you had to be locked up for a minute.
It's probably like a week.
Oh, yeah.
But he was eating good.
I feel like they're gonna go back to that moment too, because I feel like they're touching on moment, like any kind of holes that they left, they're probably gonna go back. That's kind of a genius move if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like if somebody be like, oh, they had holes in this story, and then the next time you see what a hole, they patch up the holes.
Right. That's it. That is if you, it's like the cheat code.
Yeah.
It's like well, nah, Fast and Furious don't do that. They do the opposite. But it's like a cheat code.
Mm-hmm.
Then we go back to, she keep jumping from that house to the other house, throwing the wig on. She go back to Willie house. Then Willie daughter show up. There's no world where I'm telling my daughter, what are you doing here?
Is that his real daughter though? Didn't he say I was his stepdaughter?
No, he said that was his daughter.
Did he?
He said in the divorce. He said in the divorce, I got my son. She got to keep the daughter,
which is her daughter.
Nah, he said her daughter, but he was saying like an asshole.
Gotcha.
But that's his real daughter, because he says it later on.
Right.
But in the moment, he's just like, "What are you doing here?" And she like, she kicked me out. I don't got nowhere to go. You can't stay here. I'm like, nigga, what? Nigga, what?
She didn't even look over 17, 16 years old.
She came in talking shit for sure. Yeah. But there's no world where I'm picking you over my daughter.
That's true. That's why I thought it was a stepdaughter, because the way he was talking to her, I thought it was just, but yeah, if that's his real daughter, then that's wild.
That was his real daughter, and then the nigga told her, he was like, you can't stay here. Look what I've built here. You can't just come in here and ruin. Nigga, that's your child. What the fuck are you talking about?
Hey, man. It's Willie from day 26, bro.
Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. And then, I don't know how they clean this up, because after that argument, when he walks out with Erica Mena, you find out they only been married for a week.
Yeah, because it's like, I remember 3 weeks flashed by, they got married, and yeah, that was pretty much, it was only a weekend, and they had already had a house and everything. What, man?
So then we find out about the video. Kid and them sent the video out. It goes crazy. So now everybody sees the video, because the FBI didn't do it. Like, they didn't post no wanted posters. They ain't even looking for her. They kind of like, she got away.
I'm trying.
That was like the energy she had.
Somebody's wanted, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they put that picture out. You know what I mean? Most people, I guess, would know what it looked like. So all of these guys that keep meeting her, they don't watch the news. Or they don't.
I can't. On their part, I can't, because I don't watch the news either. Like, I can't. All they see is ass and titties and
big booty bitches,
pretty much. So it's like, for them, I can't even be like, y'all didn't see that on the news, because I wouldn't see it on the news.
Yeah,
I don't watch the fucking news.
Right.
So maybe that does make sense. Maybe that ain't a plot hole. Maybe it is more if you go viral, because you see more viral shit from people posting it than you see from the news.
That's what I would think, though. I would think that somebody would post, like, nowadays, man, you can post something on TikTok. Like, I seen a woman like a dude that she saw at like a grocery store, and then everybody in the comments was like, oh, let's hook that up. I know her. I know him. And they found the dude's TikTok from just off of somebody at the store. I was like, that's crazy.
That's stalkerish.
That's wild. Like, it was like, let's do your job, y'all. Like, she had hella followers, and niggas, they found them. I was like, wow. The powers.
That's a bit much.
Oh, man.
So then Erica Mena is tired of, so she was like almost bonded with the little girl, but the little girl tried to play her, and she caught on to it. And then she saw the viral video that she grabbed her other phone and put the other phone under the car, right?
That was a phone or a tracking device?
Oh, it was a tracking. I don't know how she got this tracking device. It was a tracking device.
Amazon.
She called it that. Did she call it the crazy woman tracker or some shit?
Yeah, that's what she named it.
The crazy woman tracker that she can give you the location just by sharing the Bluetooth.
Nigga, that shit had me hot. Nigga, that one scene to where they in the room. And like once she finds out who the woman is, like she saw the video. So instead of calling the police, she calls them. It's like, all right, y'all, you know, she's here with my dad. I know she's a murderer. So I'm gonna put trust into y'all strangers that I saw on TikTok and wait for y'all to come. And I have a killer in my house.
And not only that, the more older and responsible ones is like, yeah, we gotta go over there. But no, he was like, I got Keith Sweat's son was like, I'm going by myself. Y'all stay here.
Yeah.
And he was like, and they was like, why don't we call the police? Well, she already outsmart. She's too smart for the police. I'm gonna take care of it.
I thought that shit was funny when Keita was just like, man, she already fucked y'all up the first time.
He said she already beat your ass twice.
I was like, yeah, somebody understands. This is stupid. Like she already.
And then the girlfriend was like, she beat my ass too. And then they laughing about it. And nigga like, this is serious. What is y'all laughing at?
Like my dad is missing. Y'all making jokes. I hate the way that nigga Keith Sweat's son talk when he trying to be a hero. I have to do this. I have to do it by myself this time. I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. I'm like, all right, Bane. This nigga. I was like, dude, come on, man. Like, first of all, if y'all gonna do this time, I was like, ain't nobody got no weapons. Don't nobody got a gun. Your daddy ain't got no gun, nothing.
They got these hands. That didn't work the 7 times you tried.
Garbage, bro.
Then he pulled up to the crime scene. Everybody, the police, nobody asked him shit. He just pulled up and she ran to him like, here's a tracking device. She sent it to him over Bluetooth. I hate that.
Y'all got Bluetooth? She kept saying that.
I hate that shit. I hate that. So he finds the cabin, and then he gets nervous. He's like, startled because his girlfriend jumps out the truck. You thought I was gonna let you go by yourself? You brought a gun with you, right? No. No, I didn't.
That was stupid of her anyway. It's just like, yo, you know I'm already tense right now. Like I'm coming here to get this girl. You gonna hop in my backseat and scare me? Like I almost broke your neck.
We didn't even talk about when they had Mark Houston woke up. He got his wrist is loose now. They had a whole peaceful conversation about why she's doing what she's doing.
Yeah, that was different. I don't know if I liked that part, but I didn't know if it was real or not. So like I thought she was just like playing around, but if that was her real, like, you know, Elizabeth Carter, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like if that was her real thing. I liked the way she kept jumping in and out.
Yeah,
from the Zoe to her. But yeah, I was just like, damn. Then it was like, can you let a nigga out these handcuffs? I mean, he's because he got let out the handcuffs, but I think he still had to put ones on. He was like, let a nigga out.
Yeah, can I get out these shackles, please? Yeah. Like, nah, nigga, you doing too much. So that's they set it up for letting us know what they're gonna show in the other one, and in that one she explains the big bad. Was he a Mexican dude or mob boss?
Yeah. Hey, look, I got one more question. I know we getting to the end. You got a long chain around your feet, but you can move around the house or whatever, right?
Mm.
Would you have tried to strangle her with the chain at some point?
Yeah, I would have at least tried to fight her.
Yeah, especially when your hands was free, and she was just like, she outside with her back turned. She was like, I'm out here. This nigga just walk outside, hella comfortable. I'd have been like, yeah, I'm about to grab a pan or something. But
yeah, I'm not kicking it. I don't I don't see a world. I don't see a world I'm scared for my life and I want to sit down and chill with you.
Think drinking coffee.
Yeah. The sex thing is when my wrist was chained up. Then I'd had no choice.
Yeah.
Then I'd had no choice.
Did she free you? Just like, yeah, afterwards.
But
that nigga lying.
Oh, she got a camera in here. They got it all on tape. Like, nigga, why did you turn on the music if you was? We see you right here turning on music.
Like, nigga, you was free? No.
I didn't have no car. It's just desert out there. Where was I gonna run?
Oh shit.
We see you right here fucking up that fried chicken and greens you made. That's you eating it, right?
That nigga didn't have no kid to worry about. You the right day. Like, man, fuck it. You fine.
Take care of me, nigga.
She take care of me.
That shit is crazy. So they had the heartfelt one-on-one. Pretty much. So they come to the cabin. What's her name? She get to fight her one-on-one, and this time she kind of getting with her. Right? Was it she was yeah, Chris Stokes' daughter. She kind of getting with him until she drops. She always win her. She ain't gonna ever lose the fight.
Right.
But she kind of drop her, and then she knocked out Keith Sweatson too.
That nigga stay getting his ass whooped. I'm tired of these niggas beating her, like fighting her, dude. Like, stop fighting this lady, man.
No, it's when cause Chris Stokes' daughter drop her, right? And she knocked out, and then she just leaves her.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's weird. Like, yo, she's got away many a times. Why you leave? She was just like, baby, you hear it? Your plan worked. Like, nigga, you sleep. Your plan did not work, bro. If your girl didn't come, you would have been dead. This nigga, you hear that, babe? It worked.
Knocked your ass out again. That nigga woke up like, huh? What? Huh? Where we at?
Oh man, that shit was funny.
Did you think so? She runs off into the field after Marcus Houston because he's running, I guess, and then you hear the gunshot. Did you think he really got killed?
I didn't. I thought she might have shot him, but he was like still alive. I think he's still alive because they didn't.
I do too.
They didn't show he was dead, and the only person that said something about him being dead was the girl, but she wouldn't know.
Yeah,
he got taken.
Yeah. Also, it's weird that the first movie it was all about Frank, and then it kind of molded into being all about Eddie.
Uh-huh.
She didn't hate Eddie, so it's like, why do you hate Eddie?
She don't hate Eddie. She was like Zoe, her second personality loves Eddie.
Oh, okay, but Elizabeth still hates Frank.
She don't like the son because the son tried to fuck everything up. Frank is the reason why she's doing all of this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, and then the other guys, they just, you know what I mean? Like the dark skinned dude, the one that got away with his son, like they flashed him in there for like 2 seconds.
Yeah, to tell. Tell the story.
Yeah, so I feel like they're gonna bring him back at some point. She got away with killing old boy and his family, the light skinned dude. And his
they said fuck them.
Yeah, they're not gonna be in number 4.
they just skimmed over that. She burned the house down. They was like, yeah, she burned down the house over here.
Yeah, she didn't make it.
Well, that nigga gone.
Yeah. His script was hella small. Fuck is this? I thought I was gonna be the new husband.
No, nigga.
Nah, we just need you for the beginning.
I don't pat myself off and make it out the house. No, nigga, you dead this time. It ain't no escaping.
Nigga had a manual. Fuck. Oh man.
What page 14 on? That's it, nigga. That's it.
You made it to page 2.
So I wrap up with her laying in the hospital. I guess that was her same psychiatrist because he grabbed her leg, kind of like, welcome back.
Yeah.
That because they made it look weird, but he grabbed her leg, welcome back, and he like, yeah, he's dead. He's finally dead. My Eddie, not my Eddie. And then he's like, what happened? And she's like, I'm gonna tell you from the beginning. The whole time, Puerto Rican dude looking through
the like, why he even there?
Nobody knows. But he was like, I finally found you.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna kill the nurse. I was like, if he killed the nurse, that's fucked up. Because the nurse is like, you can't be in here. He was like, I can be wherever I want to be.
Yeah. I think they're gonna go way too far the next one.
What do you mean?
Because like now you have all of these characters, right? Now there's the mob boss character, you know what I mean? So he's gonna come with people. It's not gonna just be him, you know what I mean? He's gonna have his own little story, and there's gonna be Eddie might not be dead, Then it's Key Sweat's son and his girl, and then it's a dark skinned dude and his son, and then her still thinking about Frank all the time. I feel like it's gonna be a clusterfuck of things.
You know what's funny? What you saying that, right? I think this next one is gonna be more action packed. I think it's the mob boss tries to take her out, but since they had that warm 101, now Eddie is kind of like, I really love Elizabeth. I don't really like Zori, so he's like, don't worry, Elizabeth, I'll save you. Mm-hmm. So this shit is about to be an action film with them against the mob boss.
Like that movie No Way Out, Marcus Houston was
in. Yeah. Yeah. This shit is about to be an action movie. Keith Sweat's son, he's gonna finally get a gun.
That nigga need to go to college and just be a rapper, bro.
That's hella funny.
He need to give it up, man.
Go to college and just be a rapper.
That nigga's whole reputation is shot.
But I see that happening just because he came in like a big deal. Like, I could be anywhere I want. I finally found you. So his whole goal is to get her out, to kill her. But Marcus Houston loves her now. So it's like, I know the real Elizabeth. I know her. I'll protect you.
I think Keith Sweat's son and nigga from Day 26 gonna drop a track together. They all gonna get together. That's all.
You ever see that musical with him?
Willie? Nah.
Yeah.
He had a musical.
It was a thug musical.
Oh man.
Worst shit I ever seen in my life. Almost. Ever, nigga. They pulled up in LA. They was like a Crip gang, and they got out and they started singing and dancing. Chasing after one dude. But then he shot dude in the face after the song.
Nice. Remember Carmen Hip Opera?
Mm-hmm. That was a good one.
Yeah, that was different.
No, this wasn't that.
Oh, okay.
They had dance routines in khakis and chucks. They were singing in the street, and then they chased dude in the alley, and he hit like a cold ass riff and just shot him in the face, and then ran.
LA is gonna be forever known as like khakis and chucks, and niggas. I've yet to see a nigga in khakis and chucks walking down the street like in years. I'm talking in like decades.
You gotta blame Corrupt.
But
no, that's for the cutoff khakis, French braids, and house shoes.
I see a nigga maybe in some shit like Chucks is universal now. It's like, nigga, everybody wear Chucks.
You can kind of tell when a nigga ain't from there, huh? When he got on the khakis and Chucks. You can tell that nigga's visiting.
I would have thought a nigga was shooting a music video if I saw a nigga in khakis and Chucks. I was like, oh, he must be shooting a music video.
Y'all let him slide, man. He ain't from out here. All right, let's get to these ratings, man.
Oh shit, I forgot we have to do that.
Yeah, that pretty much summed up the movie. It's going to be a part 4, and we're going to watch it.
Yep.
So I give this movie.
Shit.
I give it a right. Right.
I was about to say, God damn. Oh shit. This one gonna be a little bit different. I feel like right. Guess it wasn't too different now that I thought about it.
Why you don't ever put the exclamation in the front, man?
Because I always go by production, acting, story, and writing. Like, that's just in my head, so I just go like that.
Oh, that's the order.
Yeah. Yep.
So the only thing you gave an exclamation on was the acting?
That's it.
Not even production?
And only reason that for me is because I seen the growth in Erica Mena. Like, everybody else is kind of like, I feel like this is Erica Mena's movie. So it's like that's who I was paying attention to for the most part. I mean, Marcus Houston didn't have to do too much. I feel like I could see when a person is just doing too much, like that's just badass acting. Like they don't have to do this. A lot of people, I don't feel like they had to do too much in this. I feel like Erica Mena had to show so many different ranges in this movie. Like she had to cry sometimes, she had to act a little crazy, she had to act regular, and then she had to act like her actual character, which is Elizabeth Carter. I feel like she did a good job in that. I feel like she's getting better. I see the I see the progress, is what I'm saying. The production,
I saw it in the beginning, though. I saw it in the first movie, man. I said she's going to be good.
Yeah, the production to me was it was cool. You know what I mean? It was a couple of parts in there that I was just like, the fire always gets me. I ain't like it. The scenes that would get cut off and the emotion would change in the movie. So I was like, that's why I gave that one a regular ride. It's still good. I was about to get a story of at first. And now I thought about it. I was just like, they patched it up pretty good. I'm just tired of them not doing certain shit. You know what I mean? Like wrap this shit up, man. Make it not makes like, if you're gonna keep her because of something other than the fact niggas is whipping her ass and then leaving her. Like that's just repetitive. Like that don't make sense no more. Like y'all have already done that in 3 movies and she keep getting away.
So the story for me got the regular right. That's the only way without the exclamation. But I know what they're doing, so it don't bother me too much. It don't bother me that she ain't killed off. The only unrealistic her getaway thing. Well, I don't want to say because ain't none of them realistic, but which in the first one, how they brought her back. First one she was dead, and then how they all of a sudden she was good, she was gone. That's the only thing that was kind of like, what the fuck?
Did they shoot her in the first one?
Yeah.
Okay, so they did shoot her one time. Okay, well I can remember, and then she's just back.
Because they cut it, because they shoot her, then they cut to black, and then they cut like a couple months later, then they get the letter. Remember, they got the letter because she left the letter on the porch. That was the first one. So her being around is kind of like, that's just what it is. It's like, I know what they're going for. This shit, they want this shit to stretch out as far as they can stretch it out. So I don't blame them for it.
Yeah, that's why I kept it as a good. You know what I mean? It was still entertaining enough. Oh yeah, all of these movies are. I feel like it's a good trilogy altogether. Like each movie isn't good by itself to me. Like, you know what I mean? It's cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like I can see them getting better, but it's not like, oh man, that was a really good movie, I'm gonna watch it again. But all together, like, if you want to, you know what I mean, if you're fans of, you know, Chris Stokes, Erica Mena, and Marcus Houston, I feel like this would be a good. Why are you laughing? I feel like this would be a good watch.
You break it down to just being fans of them? You
broke
it down to just
No, I'm just saying, it's like, if you're fans, you're gonna go check for it. You know what I mean? So it's like, you might be like, oh shit, Erica Mena got a movie, I'm gonna check for it. So if you're a fan and you want to see, you know, I'd say, hey, check it out. All 3 though.
Like I said, I know what they're shooting for. They're shooting for the teenage girl nights where it's like, let's watch something crazy or let's watch something scary. They're shooting for that. So it's good for that. It's good for that genre of movies. It's not made to be a standalone good movie. It's not made for, oh, the story got so deep, or the plot twist is, I never saw that coming. It's not made for those situations. It's made for, this woman is crazy and she just fucking everybody up.
Yeah.
And it's made for the men that love looking at Erica Mena fuck everybody up.
Yeah. Got you. I'm about to sneeze.
She about 3 movies from getting butt naked in one of the movies, and that's gonna be the game changer. She gonna step out like, Eddie, out the shower, and niggas gonna be like, rewind.
Man.
Rewind it one more time.
I do have to give her props though, man. Like,
she's good.
Yeah, starting off, I was like, I don't know if these are just her only 3 movies ever. I think, she played in that one movie, Assistant too, which I think she did a good job in Assistant, better than Stepmother. But
hell no,
she was in I Got the Hookup too.
Did you watch that? Did you watch it?
No, I'm looking at her. What's it called? I never seen that movie.
You gotta watch it at least once.
We can review it.
No thanks. I already watched it. I'm saying you gotta watch it.
I don't. I don't want to fuck up the classic, man.
You didn't do it, they did it. You gotta watch it, man.
I said I don't want to fuck up the classic in my head. I don't want to watch that shit. I know it's trash.
Hey man, you gotta.
I like me watching How High too. Like I'm not gonna watch it. Why?
You gotta watch that one time too.
I'm good. Unless we reviewing it.
Don't try to put me in that, nigga.
I can get some views off of it.
Don't try to put me in that.
But yeah. Anyway, share, subscribe, all of that.
Talk to us. We talk back. We everywhere if you there. Leave your comments. We like reading the comments. We didn't read no comments. We ain't read comments in hell long, but
I mean, we was only doing it for the shows. Anybody leave a comment on anything recently?
It'd be comments everywhere, every now and then.
It'd be scattered sometimes. It'd be like a movie we might have did a minute ago.
Yeah. Because it ain't no guarantee niggas is gonna watch Stepmother or the review.
I'm gonna say, well, I mean, I feel like as reviewers, if we're watching this movie or whatever, like we gave it a chance because we don't review everything. Like we see something and be like, yo, we're not reviewing it. So us watching this is a recommendation.
Pretty much.
So
because like, we're not gonna get on here and just there's never gonna be a movie we reviewed where it's just like, I hated that shit.
Yeah.
Maybe one of us hated it. That could be a possibility, but it ain't ever gonna be a moment where it's like both of us hated it and we still reviewed it.
Right. We might sound like we're talking about this movie, but really we're just going down though, like, you know, what happened, what was funny and shit. Even I feel like we gave this movie some credit.
No, it's a good movie. Yeah, it was a good movie for what it was.
It was decent.
I ain't gonna say decent. I ain't gonna put it like that. It was a good movie, man.
Oh shit! But yeah, man. Black on Black Pride. Subscribe, all that. Peace.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube and Spotify and follow us on IG and TikTok.